What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Hunter x Hunter episode 140. It's really wild to me that, like, we're here. I remember when we started, when they were running through that damn tunnel, I'm like, yo, I am never, ever going to make it to the episode 140s. Like, that is so far away. Like, it's never going to happen. And here we are just over a year later, and we're going to be done here in the next 2.5 weeks. So that's just wild to me that the journey's coming to an end. Whether Hunter x Hunter ends up being my favorite anime when this is all said and done, top three, worst thing I've ever seen. It's been a long journey, so we've got some storylines to kind of wrap up here as well. I still haven't made a decision. It depends on how these next 9 episodes go. If I'm going to read the little bit that's in the manga. A lot of people say, like, I'm going to want to after this is over, given kind of how it ends. Others say don't even bother, because what has it been? I think people said it's been over a year since we've even gotten a chapter in the manga. Is that correct? Like, even the manga is on like a year between chapter hiatus. Like, I don't know if it's something I want to like invest like time into, like emotionally and mentally, just to not get another chapter for 2, 3, 10 years, So we'll see what we decide to do on that. Also, I'm recording this episode literally a couple hours after I just recorded 139. I actually ended up coming across some free time tonight, Friday night. I'm just going to try to spit out some of these videos, try to get as much done this weekend, so maybe I don't have to record anything during the week. So I'm not going to have really anything to talk about. We're just going to go ahead and jump right into the episode, because I don't want to repeat myself from what I ended episode 139, all those questions regarding her, and was that really something there, or did like Killua do something to her face? And either you guys answered that for me in the comments and it's not spoilerish, or I'm about to find out right here. Just know that I haven't seen your comments. I haven't seen your comments for episode 139, so I don't want to repeat myself pre-discussion and when you guys have already kind of answered those questions. Let me just go ahead and make sure my phone is on silent. And we'll do it. So 9 episodes left. Episode 140, we left off with them leaving the estate. I want to know kind of where the butlers come into place here. Do they prevent... I don't know if the butlers live on the mountain or kind of at the summit of the mountain. So does like Silva call down and say, hey, don't let them leave? And then we kind of have a battle of like butlers that are kind of like loyal to Killua fighting against butlers that are loyal to the family. Maybe we get no fighting at all. I don't know. It's just the butlers are really shown heavily in the opening. Is it simply because the butlers were sacrificed for her power, so that's why they show us butlers in the opening? Or are we going to get to actually see some butlers in action? We'll find out. But yeah, let's go ahead and start it. We are a minute 45 in. 1 minute, 45 seconds in on episode 140, titled Join Battle and Open Battle. Pressing play right now. Here we go. Like, I don't even know what to make of the Pariston stuff, because that seems not even serious to what's going on around. And what's happening to Ging? Did he dipset back to his magical beast and island? Is he visiting his son? What's happening? Whatever ended up happening with Kite? Like, is that really Kite in that little girl's body? Like, we have a lot to address here. I wonder if we get it. Who's this? Just a doctor? A soothsayer? Someone Nove brought? He's freaking out. That just residual aura going off of him? I wonder what her original powers are. Does she have power to remove some sort of... Does she have power to remove Nen conditions? Ah, so maybe the butlers do stop them. Why are we looking at it through this screen? Wow, everybody stopped by to see him. Minus his dad. It's not just gonna go away easily. And then Exorcist take care of it. I hope Nen Exorcists don't get to just remove something like that. Cut the phone lines. The butlers. Yep, exactly as I predicted. Oh shit. He was listening in on the call the whole time. Alert level 4. Shit. I don't know what that means, but it sounds serious. Yeah, no shit. Level 4. Okay, I guess they're gonna explain. Hmm. Even if he leaves the property or no? Immediately be captured. Oh shit, he's gonna have to. We're not gonna fight. Let's be real, we're not gonna fight. They have to come back? What about if he gets outside the property? Classified object. Wow. So he's not gonna get to do what he wants to do. Hmm. Which he will. Yeah, and what's step 3? What's the third one? He could do that with while making the wish. He could do that making the wish and not let people find out. Bodyguards. Oh, they go with him everywhere. I love Canary, and I'm glad we're getting to her. Because you trust her. I think it's because you trust her. Who's this old big bitch? It's from the opening. I thought that was a giant man. Good God. Jesus. I think she's bigger than any ant we saw. Now, if he had to, could he take them out, or could they corral him? Is the question. I mean, he looks frightened, but it looks more of like a comedy thing, like, oh wow, she's big, you know, wow, I'm scared of her. But if it really came down to it, could Kilua go like God mode and really just like dot all of them up and get out of there, or she doesn't refer to him as master? So he's at threat level 4. He's able to do whatever he wants at threat level 4. He can leave the property, stay on the property, do whatever he wants, as long as he doesn't violate those 3 principles. Leaving her side, letting anybody else know of her abilities, or what was the third one? I forgot what the third one was. They've never met. Where do you stay that the other butlers don't, that she doesn't know who you are? What the hell? Don't. Oh god, it's starting. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? She has to. Oh god, I don't know. Chop her in the neck? Just put her to sleep? Oh fuck. She's going to oblige. Oh, she really does only have one glass on. Yo, fudge me, bro. Do the butlers all... I mean, they've got to. Butler's been dropping like flies. Yeah, you better go into hiding. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, we don't need any more requests. Yeah, I bet you do have more requests. God. I won't be able to make a wish, but I can issue a command? What does that mean? A command through who? So much is happening. Let's just get an info drop here. So the butlers will follow him on level 4. If he breaks the parameters on the property or off, they will restrain and bring him back. If he breaks any of those 3 principles. Is she old enough to drive? The hell? What is it, moral or no for somebody calling him? Oh. Mm. Oh, fuck. This man. Haven't seen this man in forever. Still got that Beetle phone. It's wild that, like, Silva is letting this happen. It's because he has no choice. Like, alright, Killua, do what you want, but you've got to do it by my rules, or... Tell him. I like Goto. His temper was starting to raise up again. Could he... I want to know, like, if he did violate it, could they actually corral him? I don't know. I mean, they could grab her and threaten and but they're not going to threaten any of the masters. So I don't know. It would be interesting to see. No Canary would probably fight for or with. Leorio, shut up. No one inside the entire building but gone? Wow. The patients have to be removed as well? That is impossible. He said you'd say that. Y'all better clear out the hotel. Moral called it. I've never really been a Leorio fan. I just always considered him comedic relief, so he's alright. Yeah. Who's he calling now? Yep. No windows, no monitors, no cameras, no nothing. Wow. We have seen multiple Nen Exorcist, but it's good to see even a Nen Exorcist couldn't remove what that was. I forget what the guy's name from Greed Island was. I wonder if they're the same exact thing. They remove Nen, or is there different levels to what they can remove? Is one stronger than the other? Does it really even matter? Probably not. And that was the only hunter in the entire Hunter Association that's a Nen Exorcist? Damn. A lot of hunters out there. A lot of hunters. Let me guess who he's calling. Karapika. 100%. Called it. Gotta bring the gang together one last time before the anime ends. Hell is he doing? Okay. Ignore that man. Look at that damn suit. Gang Hunter Hunter sponsored water bottles. I actually Oh, gee, thanks. Just shit on that man. There he goes, sparkling again. I feel like he's okay with this scenario never, like, getting anywhere, and then by default, vice chairman will just become chairman. Like, is that his plan to just, like, keep just going down the rabbit hole, going down the rabbit hole? They're not going to decide. Someone has to be chairman. Let's just give it to him. Leoria? Oh god, Leoria, please say something smart. Oh god. Yep, why haven't you seen your son, who's in critical condition? Go ahead, ask it. Oh shit. I actually want to hear this answer. Is he going to give a sincere answer or some... That's all. Wow. I feel like Ging is doing all of this for a reason. Maybe he wants Gon to be strong enough to find him himself and not just make it easy on him. That's the only way I could say that, or Gang really is a piece of shit. What the hell was that, Leoria? You been practicing? What the fuck Sailor Moon shit is this? He has his own kind of portal dimension here. So it looks like he can summon a portal to put limbs through? Can he put people through things? Oh god, now he's gonna get broadcasted everywhere. No, I don't think Leorio's strong enough to take even 80% of the people in that room. I want to go back to that part that was explained about him being able to leave and not being able to leave. They're talking about level 4 and all this stuff. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Already at alert 4. Alright, let's hear it, let's hear it. Looks like I really pissed my father off. We're gonna pause it. When one's outside alert level is 4, so outside of the house, so if they leave the house, so I'm guessing it's something like, hey, if any of my kids leave the house, this is the level that they're on. If they've done something wrong, or do they always leave at a certain level? Who knows? Restrictions are placed upon what the target can do and what the target can say. To enforce this restriction, Multiple butlers and family members are assigned to monitor the target. So somebody that is someone that's a family member watching from afar that we haven't seen. If a restriction is violated, the target will immediately be captured and returned home. Okay. And the alert will automatically increase to level 5. At level 5, the moment a single step is taken outside the property, the target is captured. Okay, so they can be on level 5, and if they step outside the property, they're going to get captured again. All right, cool. So we got that. And the reason he got placed on level 4 is because the removal of an unauthorized rebelling against your parent and using threatening actions. 3 restrictions. One was they couldn't, to protect the family secrets, the target can't speak to anybody. You can't let anybody see her powers, and you can't leave her side. Okay, good to know. So we got all that taken care of there. I wish I had answers to episode 139 because I'm still kind of hung up on some things I saw this episode. So we saw Alluka hit that butler with a request, and the butler smartly removed herself so that another request couldn't be placed upon her. Now Kilua looked upset because, and this is what I don't know, when you've started a string of requests with one person and they've fulfilled one of them, is Alluka currently kind of dedicated to finishing the request with that person? Or I guess how does Kilua get Alluka back to focus on him so like he can fulfill the request and he can get the wish? Kilua said something along the lines of I don't get to make my wish, but I still have choices. What was it that he actually said? Even I don't know when and of whom something's request will come. Something referring to her. And of course she rips that shit off. She actually just does have one glass. That was wild. Now, couldn't she have just declined and also dipped? Like, she could have fulfilled the request, which she did. Maybe because it wasn't that big to her at the, like, I mean, as far as things can go. But couldn't she have also declined and just be like, hey, I'm going to separate myself. I need to see this exchange again. Hold on. Goto sweating, New Girl sweating, Canary sweating, Kilua sweating. I will go into hiding for the time being. This means that Master Alluka will not make request of anyone else. Okay, so then here's the thing. When does it kind of wear off that, like, okay, if I'm Alluka, I'm not going to be able to fulfill my 3 requests through this person? When does it get to start over with somebody new? Because, like she said, I'm going to leave because right now the requests are on me. That way, if I leave, I also can't fulfill her request, so nothing crazy is going to happen. Nobody has to die. And since the requests are currently on me, she won't put that burden on anybody else, which is the smart thing to do. But then how do you, let's say the butler never makes herself seen in front of Alluka again. Is Alluka just going to be stuck waiting to fulfill those to her? Or when can she again start making requests of other people? Is my question. And I feel like I asked that at the end of last episode. Unless I change my mind. Do you understand what I mean? So basically, don't fuck around, or I'll have her request a wish for me. But then Kilua said something right here. What is it that he said? She pulled a fast one. Who? She who? His sister or the butler? I'm going to say his sister. I still have a chance. I won't be able to make a wish, but I can still issue a command. Meaning he can command somebody else to make the wish? That was the line that kind of tripped me up there when he said, I won't be able to make a wish, but I can issue a command. Yeah, I'm kind of hung up on the specifications of the ability there. And yeah, I don't know why. I mean, they left the property, right? I know he's on level 4. It looks like Silva kind of is okay with Killua going to fulfill whatever his wish is, but why not just immediately put that man to level 5? You go out there with the butlers and grab his ass. I don't know why they're even allowing him to do it. Maybe because they don't want him fulfilling request again and then, you know, threatening to kill the mother or something like that again, then that I can see. Sure. But yeah, so that part right there, how do you get out of the loop of her being stuck making requests to this butler to now, you know, maybe her putting it towards someone else or Killua needing her to keep the request going? What if they get there, Gon doesn't have much time left, when can he start fulfilling request again? Or how does anybody start fulfilling request again so we can get to the wish that we're here for? I'm sure you guys will answer that and we'll figure all that stuff out. So yeah, just that part right there. Leorio, again, he's cool to see, but I never had any kind of feelings or emotional attachment towards Leorio. He always felt like the comedic relief, you know, and never really took him seriously. It was a cool little ability he had there. It looks like he's got some kind of like double end portal he can, you know, put limbs through, or maybe weapons, powers. I don't know if he can put people through things, or if he can just open his own portal and make it come up maybe a couple meters away from him, or if he can still maybe anywhere his eyes can see, he can put a portal from the other side and put anything through it that he wants. So then what are we calling that? Because what did we end up calling Noves? Is he conjuring a dimension? His little hotel apartment? Or, I mean, there being, what else could, he's not manipulating it, he's not transmuting it, he's not enhancing it. Is he a special? I don't think so. So same with Leorio. Is he conjuring this kind of hole in space and time and then putting it through the rest? Not even really sure there. Does it really even matter what Leorio is doing or what he is? Probably not. And yeah, just the stuff with Ging. I feel like Ging's kind of always been on the, like, if you can't find me, it wasn't meant to be type thing. So even he's right there, you know, where Gon is. I just don't think he's going to make it that easy. Regardless of the condition. I mean, he seems to believe that, you know, Gon has a lot of friends surrounding him. He has the support. He'll be strong enough to push through and all that stuff. But yeah, again, just Alluka and her abilities. I'm just really kind of wondering what's going to be sacrificed, because something is going to be sacrificed. Someone's or something. Because it looks like every time a wish is completed, people are going to die. Do I have that correct? I don't know if I even have that correct. When we were referring to the 67 people that died, or the 76, whatever the number was that from the giant wish of the $1 million that was placed, or was that because of somewhere along the line some restrictions got, some requests got broke? I think I have it under the assumption that, like, the bigger the wish, if you decline her, you're going to die, and your loved one is going to die. And even if you... Well, I'm trying to remember what happened with the butler and all the classmates that died. Did she decline a wish? Then the person she loved most died, and the people she had been closest to recently died. And then the 67 people, was that just what was sacrificed to gain that $1 million? So either way, I think if you decline her, you're going to die. And if you fulfill the wish, people are going to die. Who those people end up being, though, I'm not sure we've gotten specification on that. Maybe we have. There's just so much information going on with her right now that I'm trying to process it all, and I'm sure I'm forgetting steps, repeating myself, contradicting things I've already said. But you guys correct me and let me know. Just kind of just to hang up on. Like, I know, you know, fulfill 3 requests, she can grant you a wish. Decline 4 of them, you're gonna die, and the person you loved most is going to die. But is that pretty much it? If you decline all her requests, if you decline 4 requests in a row, you and one other person will die, the person you love most. If you get granted a wish, one person can die, or depending on the size of the wish, multiple people could die. And is it at random? Could just be anybody, nobody you're close with or love or anything like that. But then when Illumi was talking to Hisoka and he said the butler died, the person she loved most died because the butlers aren't supposed to have relationships. And then he said the people she was closest with died. Why did so many people die? Is it because of the request that she wanted were so kind of grave that it had consequences for her declining them? We'll try to figure out that. And then the question on what happened this episode. I don't want to keep repeating and then just confuse myself even more because I'm already confusing myself. So we'll just leave it at that. And that'll be Wednesday's episode. So you guys feel free to answer the questions that aren't spoilerish, and we'll go from there. This will be Wednesday's upload, so appreciate y'all riding strong. I mean, the Hunter x Hunter has been really picking up steam. We've been hitting like 1,000 views pretty much every video here lately since about episode 125/130. So it's been great support. You know, 1,000 views might not be a lot to a lot of channels, but it's a lot to me. Again, we don't make any money from YouTube. I might make $500 for the entire year. So, you know, it's nothing financial wise or job wise, but I do appreciate the support. I love, you know, when we get 50, 60, 100 plus comments, the back and forth, the dialogue. Great stuff. And hopefully we can hit these 6,000 subscribers. So I appreciate y'all. This will go up on Wednesday. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. Tomorrow, Patreon, you guys will be getting Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 4. YouTube, I want to say we're on Code Geass season 2 episode 21 or 22. Yeah, catch y'all Friday for episode 141. We'll go from there. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,